Well, it's Long John, Long John. He's long gone, long gone. He's long gone, he's long gone. He's long gone, long gone. Well, if I had listened, what the roses said, what the roses said, I could been at home, I could been at home.
We started off, I think August of last year, and we were just kind of in the planning stages. We weren't really sure how we were going to focus on the syphilis study, but we knew that was going to be our focus. And with Deliberative Dialogue Group, we got connected with the David Matthews Center, and they promote deliberative dialogue, which is, which is being able to discuss stigmatized or heated issues without letting your emotions kind of cloud your thinking.
My dissertation surfaced about 4 or 5 themes, and the dialogue group was sort of designed to go into those things a little bit deeper. And one of the themes dealt with stigma, shame, silence, and stress. And those were questions that we asked every time we met, when we met with people in the community that sometimes included family members that had been a part of the study. And they talked about, the silence. And even still, sometimes you can meet people and ask for an interview, and they might not want to give it to you for a host of reasons.
This community by which I mean Tuskegee and surrounding town and counties haven't really ever had a chance to talk about what happened in the syphilis study and the consequences and how people feel about it. And this became a national scandal, and obviously for good reasons, and a trauma for this community. But there was a kind of silence around it, and so that's what the idea of the black belt is to, and those are the counties like Macon County and the black belt of Alabama.
Well, I think there's a lot of information hadn't came out, and now I don't know who are they protecting, but I think the family members, I think they should be informed, because these are the younger generation that's still living. They could be carrying some of that same sickness around. Because I guess those men probably were still in probably childbearing age during that time, But I hadn't had anybody that's face-to-face complain about it. But a lot of the people were trying to figure out what happened, because when it happened, it's kind of like they had the lawsuit coming around, and I had moved away. And when they did settle it, they kind of like paid the people's right off, and so we're kind of like hush then.
We've done a good job, but there's always more work to do. And I think too, the area that we focused in on, it doesn't allow for us to kind of really boost the morale if you're talking about the syphilis study, which was a negative event, and it really has no positives from it, other than the fact that we got the bioethics center, and I think the families got some small monetary compensation for their 40 years of trouble. So we got a lot of work to do. That's why, I'm proud of what we've done, but I know that it's not the end all or be all. So, I'm kind of at that point where it's like, I'm happy we did this, but we have a lot more to do. This is just the beginning.